There's another update? I didn't even get through the previous update yet. Convince the Elder the Cataclysm isn't coming and gain a purring ally. 3 new world events. If you've never seen Against the Storm, stick around for a second because it's a really fun game. And if you enjoy strategy games and building things, this may be a fun game for you. Let me just see what prestige I'm up to. Looks like I finished the first cycle. There's a frog. Only prestige 5. Yeah, I don't know if that works. Villagers with low resolve leave faster. My cat is very strange. He needed me to hand feed him, despite having a bowl full of food. And then he requested that I go pet him on the bed. I guess that's not that strange. These starting caravans look kind of bad. So I need to get to the blue ones this time, because I already did the green ones, I think. Is that right? I don't know. Yes, it has a check mark on it. Cycle duration permanently increased by 8. Already done. But I haven't done this one yet. So we need to get to that. I can choose to go to the Land of Greed or to the Fertile Grounds. I think probably I could do Land of Greed and then Fertile Grounds afterwards. That seems like it makes the most sense. Gives me a chest. However, my starting caravan looks very bad. Only 8 population. Well, 9. Why did I say 8? 6. I don't really like harpies that much. Lizards, on the other hand, I think are kind of broken. So, I actually vastly prefer these resources to start, though. Maybe we go just the resources is so much better that we go for this. You got this game a week or so ago, and I'm making you want to play it. They should have had cat as a species and Against the Storm. They do, right? No, they have fox. They have fox. They have like 2 new ones I've never played. They have frogs I've never played, and foxes I've played like once. Impatience grows 50% quicker, but every ongoing trade route reduces the impatience generation speed by 20%. So we want to have good trading going on here. And other than that, I don't think there's anything super exciting. I have 3 more points. I think more meat for my people who really want to eat jerky. They both like jerky, right? Yes, they both like jerky. And maybe just some stone to make sure that I can get bricks early, especially since I have so many planks. We can start getting the advanced buildings kind of quick. Dreamforge, very welcome. As for thanks for the 54 months. Forest Mystery. +3 to drizzle water production. Gain an additional drizzle water every yield. Oh, that's just... Why have they still not fixed that? That means that you gain 3 additional drizzle water every yield, and it has an extra sentence, which is just very confusing. Looming darkness, always there. Blightrot cysts consume the storm's energy and become more resilient. Burning takes 5 seconds longer. Okay. Dark skies above the settlement awaken a primal fear in all villagers. During the storm, all species resolve drops 100% faster. That's kind of a big deal. That means that until we've got our resolve sorted, we do not want to be at hostility 2 in storms, which is hard. It's hard to be below hostility 2. The rain smells like blight rot. Global food production is slowed 50% for each hostility level. That's a big slowdown. These are kind of nasty storm modifiers. And we can't prevent either of these either. We can prevent this one if we have services fulfilled, but otherwise hostility 5 kills everybody. And we won't have all the services fulfilled either. So those, yeah, we want to avoid hostility, is what I'm going to say about this one. Wow, I'm like mouse scrolling as fast as I possibly can. Is there a mouse scroll sensitivity setting that I don't know about? Go straight into a dangerous glade. I am generally down to go straight into a dangerous glade. Let's see what the first blueprint is. Provisioner is going to be really strong if we are going toward lots of trade routes, which I think we are. I'm probably taking Provisioner there, but I don't need to click it yet. It's possible, perhaps, that if there's fertile ground in this, I could go for the plantation instead. I don't think I would. I feel like I wouldn't do that. I'm just going to click on Provisioner and see what the next thing is. Smithy is pretty good and flexible. Lumber mill is strong. Stamping mill would be stronger if I didn't already have a way to make flour. I don't think I'm going to go for a bathhouse this early. But I could. What does it do? Global production rate 25% faster. Kind of doesn't do anything until later. Okay, I'll think about that one a little bit more. Let's grab... I sure don't remember how this game works. Let's grab 3 woodcutters camps, like so. I only have 9 population, right? Ooh, that's gonna make year 1 a little iffy. I'm used to having like 12 population. 11 population, something like that. Maybe we only need 2 of these then. Or an undo button? Deactivate? No. We'll make these highest priority. We'll make the roads next priority. And we will press go. Vaguely. Actually, hold on. I'm down to build some shelters as well. But these are lowest priority. I don't think 3 woodcutters is going all in at all. I think it's just the best thing that your people can work at the start of the game. Oh, I should turn off meat consumption, which is going to make people starve pretty soon. Okay. Do I want harpies? I guess I want harpies on the hearth. I guess that's fine. Sound design's so good. This game's very good. This game is like the best game at what it is. Which is a really good thing to be, in my opinion. Void glades accepted marked. Should work all right. I want to just prioritize the smallest channel. It's a hotkey to select idle workers of each race. Alt and mouse scroll. Choose a cornerstone. 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced? No. 3 oil for every 10 flour produced. It's okay. Maybe just clay delivery line. I could also reroll. I think I'm down for clay delivery line though. This will almost certainly end up doing something. I think clay delivery line just does something right now without needing other things to happen first, so probably a bit better. Much more people played this game at a high level. There are no content creators who only main this game. I think that at a high level, you just win every time. So I think that's probably why. Cut through the forest, discover 5 blades. Sell. I will definitely be doing this one. I would definitely do both of them. So it's up to me to decide which reward is better. And also I can think about which thing is happening first. I think this is probably happening first. And I like the rewards. The tools are good. The wildfire essence is fine. The population is good. Probably. I will be definitely getting to glade events done. This kind of... I mean, okay. We're just going to do trade routes, apparently. That works for me. The harvester's camp, stonecutter's camp, and 10 bricks gives me 3 parts. The clay or stone production is a little bit worse because I took the cornerstone, which gives me clay per minute. I don't know, I could go for either of these. We're not very good at making bricks yet, I guess. I don't have to choose that yet anyway. I could take a stamping mill. I think I'd rather have a lumber mill. There's some people who used to watch play this game quite a bit, and yeah, they do tend to consistently win streak. Yeah. I think it's a really fun game. I just think it's a game where the min-maxing available is so high that if you're willing to do all the min-maxing, you get a lot of stuff out of it. So, we have a slick shell brood mother, so if we got something to collect... Is this the one that can be? Do we need a fancy herbalist camp or a fancy trapper's camp? Actually, this glade has like nothing in it. Usually I'm hoping for the glade to give me something, and it largely didn't. Could break this open for 40 berries. But, like, why? Just harvest food. Yeah, this feels like it didn't do anything. Trees communicate with each other through their roots, making the forest aware of your every move. Spawns a blight rot cyst every 120 seconds for every 2 dangerous or forbidden glades discovered. The penalty is retroactive. Well, that isn't... I don't have any of those discovered. Ooh, so I could get the 30 boots, and then I could cleanse it. And that would give me reputation. Alternately... Left side is fine. 60 food is good. Plant fiber is not terrible. Just do left side. Well, that isn't very much, really. Kind of feel like I need something else to do right now. So we could build a trading post and just get a sense for what's going on. Why not use the favorite resources tab? The favorite resources tab. The favorite resources tab. The favorite resource. I don't know what that is. Can't listen to Rage Against the Storm since they went woke. Sorry to hear that. I'm gonna click on lumber mill, I think. Oh, I would have rather just had a carpenter. It's too bad. Smokehouse is very good though. Okay. Smokehouse kind of just wins me the game. Like, let's turn off that. In order to make a smokehouse, I need 2 fabric. In order to have 2 fabric, I'm going to need a crude workstation at this point in the game. Zephyr, that's really irritating. Can you hear my cat? He's just like over there. Just singing me the song of his people. In the warehouse, if you click on some of the resources, they will show up on their own tab in the top left. Boy. I guess I don't use that now. Why aren't these people working? Idling? Oh, I had to click on it. Awkward. Very, very, very unlikely that I can do anything about a good trade route this season. But I can look at it and be upset that I didn't take it. Yeah, these aren't good anyway. Oh, it's the first settlement. I only have 1 trading partner. Oh, interesting. Well, that's going to make this so much worse. Okay. Okay. Alright, this might actually be kind of hard then. Because I also took the thing where impatience is growing 50% faster. Human? Non-impatience, maybe? Somebody has to make 2 fabric. Guess out of that, which I don't have yet. Okay. Well, that ruins that plan. 2 fabric was for making the advanced building I would like to make, so I can't really make the advanced building yet. Maybe grab the makeshift post just in case. Just in case I want a good trade route next season. Wait, what's the provisioner? 4. Yeah, okay. I could harvest... Nope. Harvest this. That's a long way away. I think we just let this finish and we get enough plant fiber out of that for a while. Hey Fional! You're here to show support for the frogs. Frogs aren't even here yet. I didn't unlock them yet. Someday though. I would like to work my way up here. Zephyr, that's so irritating. Oh my god. Why? Why is Zephyr? Just a sec. I'm going to put my cat's time out. Okay. Zephyr's reign of terror is at an end. Outer Wilds can be a little bit tough to get going on, for sure. But it pays off if you do, in my opinion. And also the opinions of several others. What's a warehouse cost? Really do that, right? Season change. Trade routes. 17 stone. Ooh. That's quite a lot of money. I do have 17 stone, and also I'm less dependent on keeping that stone and using it for anything right now because I got the clay delivery. So, we want 2 packs of provisions. And we'll go from there. Hey, Rotor. Limit these to 5 for now. Be a bit faster to put this like here, so that when they go on break they don't have to walk as far. I'm not gonna do it. It looks pretty up there. I don't know. Yeah, I really never, like, stopped in my head playing this game, Rotor. I just played something else for 3 months. But it was always my desire to come back and unlock these frogs. Maybe we force delivery on these every time they complete. Is that actually closer than this? I don't know. I guess they're about the same. I feel like the early glade events have gotten easier. Which is weird because it was already feeling like the best thing you could do year 1 was open a glade. And now it's like, it feels even more clear. Not sure how I feel about that. Everybody's about to start starving to death, I think. That's fun. We will get 60 food out of this, though. And honestly, if people are a little bit upset about starving right now, it doesn't matter that much. We're going to be okay through the first storm. I think probably time to upgrade. Dark Souls games are knowledge-based games, not ARPGs. They're more similar to Outer Wilds than Diablo. That sounds correct to me. I think I agree with that. I could have gotten a reputation point out of Wizards this year. Maybe I should have done that. I feel like I probably should have done that. Oh well. Storm's coming. I'll do it next year, that's okay. I didn't get any blight rot cysts from this because it was the first glade that I opened. It's a completely free dangerous glade event. On the other hand, the dangerous glade had nothing in it, so so I'm not like that happy. It'd been kind of nice if it had had something in it. Oh well. I guess that's not allowed. It took me quite a long time to get the controls worked out for Outer Wilds, but then eventually I did, and I don't know, it was worth the wait. What's my trade route this time? Planks? I do have a lumber mill. I'd kind of like to do this one twice. Also, I don't think it's wrong to pay 5 to get another trade route here. Can I build a lumber mill yet? Can I build... So it'd be a minute to get the fabric, and then another bit to get the lumber mill, and then the lumber mill recipe is 30 seconds. I think I could send this twice. I think it's doable. And probably worth. Also, eggs are actually sendable. They're probably here, right? How many of these do I have? 4? Okay, so what we're gonna do is I only need 4 packs of provisions right now, so I can finish delivering those and then cancel this. Oh, I have 7. Okay, sure, whatever. We want some eggs. I'm gonna just let lizards eat skewers for a little bit to deal with that without having to worry about anything else. I want to build a lumber mill, which means I need this fabric recipe done ASAP. Are you gonna do that? Or are you going on break? You're gonna do it. Alright, cool. That gives me the lumber mill, is that correct? Oh, it's bricks as well. I didn't realize that. Okay, we can do bricks as well though. Probably. I should have started the bricks too though, because it's like, there isn't much time, you know? Please don't make more fabric, please make bricks. Okay. Alright, so we have the brick recipe and we have the fabric recipe going. Trade route completed. Check this. Boots. Wow. They do not pay you very much for those. We will not be doing boots right now. So the downside of waiting and trying to send this twice is the first trader arrives right after the storm. If I send it now, I will have the amber for the trader, which is kind of nice. The upside though is the trader is worth twice as much, and that's kind of, you know, that has obvious value. I actually think also in Outer Wilds the tutorialized stuff is harder than the game. The tutorial teaches you to do stuff that is harder than what you do in the game. It's not a very good tutorial. If I may be somewhat critical of Outer Wilds, I think they could have done better on that. Is there a % chance for Amber to have bugs in it? Could we Jurassic Park this settlement? There are dinosaurs in this game. Also lizards. Oh, we got a ×2? Well, that's kind of huge. Well done. Doesn't do much for me. I mean, kind of it does, actually. That means I can make the smokehouse straight away. What's it cost to move this? Can be moved for free. They're too nice to you in this game, also. Like, a lot of the things where you could mess up, they just make it so painless to have messed up. They're like, wow, you really messed up there. And then they're like, but it's okay because you can just undo the thing at no cost. It makes you feel kind of bad when you actually do lose and you're like, oh, I have made a mistake. They don't let me undo at no cost. That's kind of rude. I don't know why there was a road there, but I guess there was. Okay, so I want to make a lumber mill. The lumber mill is going to go right here. Don't hate it. I have the things required for the lumber mill already? Is that true? I should. I don't need these people doing this. They can work on the lumber mill. How much longer? I've still got tons of time. We'll see how long it takes it to build, though. Wait, it's built? No. Where's production? What? Okay, like that. There's gonna be planks. We're gonna limit planks to like 40, and we're going to... Oh yeah, you can like assign builders to a building and have them start working it immediately now. Forgot about that. That's really nice. Okay, the lizards are in love because of the skewers. We're gonna stop them eating skewers now. Weirdos. I think we just take the one that's more population. Wait, it has 2 planks! Huge. Okay. I currently have 5 eggs. Am I ever going to have more than that realistically? I think we just send this as 1. That's done in 240. You are here at the end of the storm, which is in 150. I think I actually get that trade route done before the end of the storm as well, and this is going all right. I don't hate that at all. I feel like that all worked out pretty nicely. And now we can, like, get back to normal stuff. I wonder what that is. I guess it's making a smokehouse. We can go on the crude workstation, we can go on the smokehouse. The builder can do this thing and build another one of these. The game's interface is really nice. It's a really nice game. Being able to shift over a building that's already built to build another one, like, I don't know, how did, like, it's not even a real RTS. But there are real RTSs which don't let you do that somehow. I've been nerding out a lot about user interface recently. I think Civ 7 releasing made me think about it more because Civ 7's user interface is like really upsetting people. And I'm not sure that that's unjustified. Like, it seems like it's pretty bad. So. You can also have 10 buildings and number hotkeys, and the top right menus have a hotkey too. What a game. Your resolve was momentarily low. I don't know what that was all about. This building is just for making jerky out of meat and insects, sure. And we can just use wood. I would like to have less than 100 of this, but honestly, like, I'm down for you to make 100 of it. To stop people from eating insects, I already did that. Cool. We're gonna be a jerky settlement, which is not just going to do really well for our food, but is also going to make our harpies and lizards happy. So the name of the game is this a frostpunk type game that you need to prepare for some storm? You are currently seeing the storm. The storm is currently happening. It's like a city builder. There are... Mostly you win by making a good city, and mostly you lose by not making a good city fast enough. Mostly. There's like a little bit more complexity to it than that. There's actually like a good variety of different win conditions and stuff. But that's most of the game. There's an herbalist's camp here, which would let me harvest the mushrooms if I had more money. I have 14 money. Salt? I've never seen this before. They want planks again. Okay, we can send another good plank trader. Don't have any leather. So I'm just thinking this would let me harvest the mushrooms, yeah? Yeah, and harvesting the mushrooms is going to be decent, but I can't actually make jerky out of mushrooms, so it's not actually that relevant. Unlocks the advanced blueprints for the Foragers Camp, Trappers Camp, and Herbalist Camp, but gathering speed is decreased by 50% until you use up at least 250 gathering node charges. Interesting. Global production speed, faster, but traders arrive slower. Hostility reduced 15 points every time you sell goods worth 30 amber, but complex food needs grant 1 less resolve point. I think this is broken. I think we just take this and it's broken. Pretty sure I'm good. Okay. Luxurious delivery. Deliver 12 pack of luxury goods. And I can't make them? Seems worse. 2 empathy events. It's kind of hard to do as well. Ancient tablets are good for late game though. I didn't know there was a pantry. We'll go for the high roll. 65 mushrooms. Give 5 harpies and a bunch of coats. Okay. So we have mushrooms here. We have a trader here who can let us harvest the mushrooms. We need to wait until this arrives, and then we're going to trade a little bit more stuff and be good. Also, it's the start of the new year. I don't have that much population, but I think I have enough population to do another dangerous glade. There's not like that much I'm trying to do. Mostly just make jerky. Also, this is a harvester's camp, right? Nope. Okay. I think harvester's camp and stonecutter's camp are just auto unlocked. Well done, T-Jill. Good work. I think once the jerky finishes, we're gonna favor lizards and get a reputation point out of lizards this year as well, or at least try to. I only have 4 of them. Their happiness isn't going to be that high. Huh. I should be able to send more than 1 of these. And here, I need $3. How do you, like, send one? I don't... Can you not mouse scroll? What? There's a button, isn't there? To send one? What is auto? Okay, whatever. Oh, maybe I was mouse scrolling in here, and that's what I'm thinking of. I think, like, losing 3 tools or something is fine. Bit of wood. Maybe. I've thought about this slightly longer. Maybe we don't need to do more of this than we actually need. Alright. Gives me the list scamp. Crude Workshop has a quest for me. Thank you. That. We have found an open vault. There's a ritual to perform with resin, which gives a lot of forest hostility. And takes 5 minutes. Gives me ancient tablets. Or I can bury the entrance for reputation. They're both achievable. They're both a little tricky to achieve. Resin's gonna be a matter of, like, chopping a lot more trees down. I think, unless you sell resin? You sell resin? Oh my god, my other cat's here, also meowing. That doesn't look like it's resin to me. Anybody see resin there? I don't. How much do 15 bricks cost? I could just buy 15 bricks. What? Why did I get... Oh. Oh, that gave me a bunch of amber. So now I actually could buy 15 bricks. What happens if I buy 15 bricks? I get to bury the entrance. It's 0.75 reputation points. Not terrible. I wouldn't hate a temple? I've changed my mind. I would hate a temple. Sea Marrow. Sea Marrow is broken. We win the game. Again. Stamping Mill. Stamping Mill does what? Flour, bricks, copper bars. Okay, so not like the most important building, but it's a way to make bricks a little bit better. I couldn't make copper bars before, so that's also nice. Actually, it's a pretty good way to make bricks. I shouldn't undersell that. That's decent. All right. 10 oil would also be enough to do the left side. I'd kind of prefer to do the left side than the right side. But it looks like I don't quite have the ability. So I guess we just go for 15 bricks. Do I want to do it quickly? Does it matter? I think one person working this is fine. That doesn't mean I'm not going to be getting resolve out of lizards unless I take all the lizards off wood cutting, which I could do. Let's get these trees here out of the way. Harpy resolve is low. Human resolve is good. Lizard resolve is also low. Uh-oh. Alright, I have 2 people to do something with. What do you want to do? Also, I can think about this some more. Unfortunately, I don't have any fertile ground yet. But I could just take a building for fertile ground to prepare. I can already make copper bars. The better recipe is nice, but not that big a deal. I'm gonna have something better to make goods out of flour than a smelter. So, I think herb garden's fine, plantation's fine. Doing a lot of mushrooms. Go plantation for plant fiber and then make it into coats. I could reroll. It's expensive though. Probably a bit too expensive. I don't have to click this yet anyway. We have 4 packs of provisions, so this trade route is not going to have any trouble. We're just waiting until toward the end here. How are we? Twitch chat? Anyone reading any good books lately? I haven't watched the next episode of Severance yet, so you can't spoil it for me. But people have made me excited about it. They've been like, oh, you should watch the next episode of Severance. So that's pretty cool. And the Third Imperial Raj book, I really liked that series. That was really good. Dying of the Light by G.R.R.M. He writes books? Can he write the books I want him to write? Thoughts? Waiting for all the episodes to be out and is killing you? Wow. That's like... kind of respectable, I feel. Yeah, kinda can't do that, can I? Alright, let's just do this. Want to read Leviathan's Lake? That is on my bookshelf in shame. I read every other book in that series and didn't finish Leviathan Awake. I'm sure it's great, I just didn't finish it. You noticed with Slow Horses you had forgotten half the details of the previous episode when you were watching them weekly. That's fair. That seems pretty fair. Okay, we're almost at the end of the season. I think we forced delivery of these now. And we should get like a ×4 on the trade route or something like that. Yeah. That is fine. I will need more packs of provisions sometime soon. Has he released any books since whatever the last Song of Ice and Fire book was? Oh, I liked Cryptonomicon quite a bit. And then I tried reading, I think, Snow Clash and didn't like it at all. So, but Cryptonomicon I liked. Snow Clash was kind of like more of the same thing. We can make packs of crops, or we can make packs of building materials. Neither of them are good recipes. Neither of them are very easy to make either. Alright, I guess we're going to try to keep this going and make some packs of building materials to send. Because I would like to have some sort of tradery going. I could get a lot of leather from this, but I can't harvest it, so... Feels kind of bad. Oh, just noticed I have one person without a home. Let's fix that. Stevenson's very hit and miss. It's interesting because I kind of found it to be exactly the same book as Cryptonomicon in a different setting. And I just liked the setting less. Yeah, I don't know. That was my experience though. No Crash and Neuromancer were both books you didn't get super into. Neuromancer is also by him? Is it? I don't... I've heard of Neuromancer before, but I didn't know it was by him if it is. How is this going? We're like halfway through the season. I didn't even start on a pack of building materials yet. Can I start on a pack of building materials? I can. Let's do it. Well, actually, I also need a pack of provisions, right? Okay, let's go hard on this. Put the lizard in here too. It's done. I need to watch and make sure they don't both start making the same thing. Okay, so you're making this, which means we prioritize this now. Does that work? Should. We finished the thing. Prioritize lizards. It's a little bit of reputation at least. And I have a builder now. Good. Neuromancer is William Gibson, who you've read every book that he's written, and you can tell me nothing that happened in any of them. Also, it's 1984. Ah. I already finished that. You haven't been sure you'd like to start reading Song of Ice and Fire because there's a good chance you won't finish it. Is the first book worth anyway? I think so. I don't know. When I read them, it was with the belief that he would finish them, so I wasn't analyzing them in this way. So this is actually kind of an interesting question to me now, all of a sudden. I think I would... No. Okay, somebody has to make a pack of provisions. Like, why are there none of these? Hello? I'm confused. You're making packs of provisions. Okay, good. 51 seconds. It's gonna be close. Played 1 hour, good to know. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty close. I think we just barely get this ended though. Please? Does it have like a time remaining thing or something? Oh, we times 2'd it as well. Delivered, trade routes, building materials, send. Oy, kind of worked hard for that, I feel like. You're done. Finish making this, and then we start working on collecting our mushrooms. Trade route completed, grab it. All that for 3 amber. It's a bit more than 3 amber. I think it's quite a lot more than 3 amber. Do I want 2 more people? Probably. It is right before a storm. Probably, though. I have to make a choice here now. I'm not burning anything. I don't have the ability to make oil. I think we just take a plantation and assume that we find stuff at some point. Butcher's a lot worse when I'm already making jerky. Also, the oil would have been useful if I took temple, but I didn't. We just go monastery, and that is fine. I can already make flour, right? Yeah. I mean, actually, I have a stamping mill that I can just turn on, so we're never taking this. It's... I remember paste being really good. I haven't made it on this save file a single time, though, I don't think. I think we just make the monastery. The monastery costs us 20 bricks. So, first we're gonna have to rebuild this one, which means I need a little bit of bricks. Also need probably more houses. No? Somehow I don't. Alright, neat. I do need to upgrade. Where's the 2x2 garden? And storm time. Somehow I don't have an ancient tablet. That's too bad. Wasn't one of these rewards an ancient tablet? We're not doing that right now. That is too bad. Water skins I don't have. Paste I don't have. Can't make either. Let's... Oh, I don't have any amber. Okay, we're just kind of out of luck here, I guess. Looks like I have 40 blanks. Good stuff. Next thing to do is fix up the stamping mill. We're just barely below 2 hostility, which is really nice. Start harvesting this as well. If I take a caravan right now, I am no longer above. Wait, did they make the caravan smaller? What's going on? This hits 2 hostility for me, so I think I'm just waiting until the end of the storm to take it. I need wood. Yikers. Yikers. Ew. What a disaster, actually. Around this. We want to rebuild, which means we need 1 brick. How's the frog search going? Not there yet. Soon though. I think they unlock at level... Well, okay. I'm at prestige 5, but I'm at level something else. I think they unlock in like 2 or 3 levels from where I'm at. Neuromancer was 1984. Oh! When you said that Neuromancer was 1984, what you meant was it was published in 1984, not that it was just a carbon copy of the book 1984. I get it now. But thanks so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. Tell me through a book review you had to do in your final project for uni, for your game studies course. Hey. Was the book assigned, or was it one that you found? Assigned. I didn't know universities were assigning my book. That's really cool. I'm glad that you liked it. Or at least that it was something different. Let's rebuild this. And I currently have 2 builders, and I should work out something to do with them. Are there any big buildings that I haven't built yet? The provisioners actually count. Yeah, this is a big deal actually. Move these out of the way. Move these out of the way. Hey, Pendle Steven. Is this a game you could play without buying a video card, or do you need a video card? Don't know. You tell me. Another warehouse makes some amount of sense here. I think warehouses are just generally good. Game has a free demo? Oh, good point. Good point. Can I make 10 bricks, maybe? We're getting close to being able to. This is now where we make packs of provisions. We never make packs of provisions there again. We can also make barrels. The only reason I would make barrels right now would be if this wanted barrels. Nope. Okay, pretty chill storm. I think forest hostility went down because I completed a trade route, maybe? Not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna grab my people now. I think this is much more money. So I'm gonna take the one that's much more money. It's a very good game. And I think the demo's pretty good and free. So, what is the amber value of one villager? I think that's highly circumstantial. Alright, there's lots of things to do here as we enter year, whichever year this is. I am so down to just sell all my stone. First things first, sell all my stone. I'm never going to be able to do this twice, so we just do it once. +2 to clay production. I'm not making any clay. Gain a villager every time you discover a new glade. I think we reroll this. Like, we're all fine, but we're looking for something with a little bit more excitement. These aren't very exciting. I think Woodcutter's Song is fine. I could take large berry baskets, which would combo with my plantations. But I would have to actually be able to place a plantation somewhere, and I haven't found fertile ground yet. At some point I will. Pretty unlucky that I haven't yet. Mornington Crescent, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Darth Smart. Get to play against the Stormbit yourself? Nice. What is this? New group of newcomers in 10 minutes. Alright, cool. There's also these to look at. 12 humans, 4 dangerous glades. Gives me an artisan. Knowing that you're going to get an artisan is kind of strong. Probably I would fulfill this by just having purchased coats rather than actually setting up production for coats. I'm a long way away from having production for coats that makes any sense. I think with 4 humans right now, it's ambitious to think I'm going to get 12. So I think we just do 4 dangerous glade events, and that's going to be a pretty late game to complete, but maybe someday it will be completed. Fulfill villagers' need for treatment. Or deliver... Yeah, I can't do any of this. It would be really nice to do this though. Get 2 jerky. 10 parts is a lot of money. Just to make sure that I can't do treatment at a monastery. Religion, leisure. Yeah. Okay. I could decline this for 10 amber. I think I'm just gonna take Woodcutter's Song and it's just like resolve. Fine. Not tons of resolve, but also not 0 resolve. And for the order, I think we just go for luxury goods, and we're just gonna have to find a way to make luxury goods at some point. Technically, I didn't have to click on that yet. I could have waited. But I don't think my mind was going to change. New gathering nodes near the small trapper's camp. That's too bad. I think we just get rid of it? There's nowhere else to put it, right? Start working on these trees, get toward this glade. Do a little bit more woodcutting. I have 3 workers who have no job. I can go smokehouse. How is this doing? 49 of them. That's a lot. And I still have 2 more. The stamping mill is upgraded. We need bricks. We need like 20 bricks. Okay, I'm down. We can make copper bars out of scale. I didn't know that. Never checked this. 20 planks, 30 pickled goods. I don't care. Is there anything I would like to break open right now? No. And the trade routes are... We're not doing water skins. I don't think so. We might need this trader to kind of make things interesting for us, because there's kind of nothing I can do at the moment, it feels like. I don't have that person here. can do a little bit of building instead. You never make bricks here. I bet. There's a DLC. There is a DLC. Brian Blessed. It didn't, like, change the game that much. Bakery. I would kind of like that bakery.
Hello.
Sea Marrow sells for like way more than it feels like it should. One of the reasons that finding Sea Marrow is very, very strong is that. Okay, I think that's actually enough already, because I have 6 amber. Well, no, because this costs more than I think it's going to, doesn't it? I need 20. Okay. Which prestige was the trader nerf? Not yet. Looks like. I think it's like 7 or 8. 10? 10 sounds believable. So I have a bakery available. I'm not going to build it right now. But at some point I'll be able to make flour. Can't you make flour out of mushrooms? Am I like losing my mind? Oh, you can. Hold on. Maybe I do want to build a bakery now then. Flour plus meat makes pie. Flour plus berries or eggs. It's weird because I don't actually have any meat. I've just like never run out. Let's stop letting people eat the eggs. I guess I'm down for turning mushrooms into flour, sure. Limit's like 50 on that or something. And then let's grab a bakery. The very end of that bit of the soundtrack sounds kind of like my phone alarm. It's not like... it's not the most soothing thing. Ding! Okay, if I want more reputation, I can let the lizards eat skewers for a bit. Favor them. Why do they walk so slowly? Oh no. That was painful to watch. Who did that? Is that better? Oh no. Okay, this is not going to be a lot though. 0.09 per minute. Something. You realized you can't tell if I sometimes purposefully mispronounce some words. Stochastic? Stochastic? So many people commented on that one. Very close to having tier 3 if I want. I would need to actually build the thingamajig. I switched to bed and this was a wonderful decision. Horizontal is a great orientation. I would say one of the best. Oh, my lizards are so happy right now. Oh my god. They are lizarding out of their minds. I have to be careful, because I'm playing with plus 50% impatience with, like, no upside. I took the thing, which made it so impatience was faster, but got slower with trade routes, thinking trade routes are broken and it will be fine, but I forgot that I only have one trading partner on the first town of the cycle. Horizontal is a top 3 rotation. Big if true. I need a harvester's camp. The upside is that impatience grows faster, so there will be less hostility. You can always make impatience grow faster by just calling a trader. I think calling that an upside is a little... I mean, I don't know. You have the ability to have more impatience if you want to have more impatience. So I need to work out how to make luxury goods. Biscuits out of berries. Pies out of... I guess we just go biscuits. Who likes these things? Humans like bickies. Lizards like pies. Oh my god. These lizards are about to be just absolutely pogging off their gourd. I don't know what that means, by the way. Please don't arrest me. Let's do this. And... we need to cut somebody from somewhere, but I don't know where. How is my 65 mushroom quest going? Poorly. Let's cap these at 50 as well. We can burn sea marrow. Oh, I am burning sea marrow. Okay, good. I'm gonna run out of these sometime? Someday. I'm just gonna use one person on that. Because I do need a builder. I'm building a few things here and there. Today you went horizontal after lunch and woke up after dinner. I don't see the problem personally. Light rot cysts have appeared, but we're still only at 88%, so not currently a problem, I don't believe. Trade routes? Skewers? Can't make. More planks. Oh, they all want planks. Okay. Make some planks then. We'll just make as many planks as we can and send them at the end of the season. Have enough tax up provisions, so that's not an issue. The lizards are about to run out of skewers, at which point they will return back to a more reasonable amount of happiness. I could make incense here. Don't you use incense at the monastery? Yeah, for religion. Okay, so we could also get religion going. And this one. How are we doing on our clay? Oh, they made it glow! So you can actually tell if it's selected or not. I wonder when they did that. I appreciate that. Thank you, them. On this thing. I already have an artisan, apparently. A ranch. So I could actually make meat? I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed to a ranch at all. What do you make meat out of? Stuff I don't have. Well, that makes me less excited about it. I'm browning next 82 months. I am going to run out of meat soon if I don't take the ranch. So I think I'm taking the ranch. Only 1 star? Yeah, but you get to run it with lizards, and they have chance to double production, so it's way better than it might look if you're not realizing that. Anyway, we don't have to set that up just yet. We still have 70 jerky, so that'll keep us going for a while. I can now immediately delete this. Wait. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. A heartbeat there. Do I ever build more than one of the specific industry buildings? Yes, but I think that's usually something that happens later in the game. Sometimes you're doing stuff which is very linear, like you're just doing one thing really well, and so you can build 2 or 3 of the building that lets you do that and go super hard on it. Other times you're a little bit more scattered in what you're doing. But remember to send this before the end of the season. It looks like I might only get 1 of them, which is too bad. Have to get another 10 planks delivered. How much is it? 12, and I have 21. Well, I have 19, and then I'm going to have 21. Maybe this doubles? 10% chance? Unbelievable. Maybe this doubles? Unbelievable. I'm so unlucky. What's the chance of missing 10% chance twice in a row? 0? I think it's about 0. Anyway, can sell this, I guess. It's fine, whatever. I'm not upset, you're upset. It's not 10%? Is it higher than 10%? That's kind of unreal if true. Even more upsetting that I missed, if that's the case. Humans are eating biscuits. We are going to want to stop doing that. I might have to drop some woodcutters to get through the storm as well. It's probably less. I only have the 1% per node on the tree. Oh, okay. So you're telling me I shouldn't be upset that I missed it? Well, agree to disagree. I can send planks again. Gosh, they really just want all the planks and all the paste. And all the ancient tablets. Good for them. Good for them, I say. When I open this, hostility is gonna jump. Maybe we wait until the end of the storm, actually. Okay, we are out of jerky. Wait, no. We are not out of jerky. We have made so much of it that we don't need it anymore. Different problem. Let's build a ranch. Just gonna upgrade this. Luxury goods I cannot make. That's too bad. I don't think I'm ever sending more than one of these, and it's a slow trade route, so let's just send it now. We will get a trader in spring of next year. I wonder what's going on with these mushrooms. Guess I'm turning them all into flour. Fair enough. Huh. So this hits 2 hostility, but also I want to do it, I think. Means I have to drop another woodcutter. Also means... Is that enough population? That's enough population. So getting the service building built now is going to be a big deal. It's going to take a little while though. It's definitely a bit of building to do. As long as this stays at 1, our happiness is not going to be a problem. The second it gets below 1, we start having a few issues, though. See where the things are I'm trying to build. It's a very cramped neighborhood, to be honest. Is this game good? It's very good. I would call this game the best game at what it does, which is try to make a 4X into a bite-sized experience without the problems of like mechanics spiraling out of control in late game and just getting decision fatigue all the time. The thing that this game is best at is it ends when it's time for it to end, which is something a lot of 4X games fail at. They just kind of keep going forever. Not forever, obviously, but like, you're ready for them to be over and they just won't be over. And then turns get longer and longer and stuff. Anyway, this game's really good. We can praise the sun with wildfire essence. 20 crystallized dew isn't terrible. Or we can excavate. We cannot excavate. Alright, probably gonna praise the sun then. What's the threat? Destroy all trade goods. Packs of goods, amber, ancient tablets. Okay. What else did we get? We got a bunch of clay. We got so much clay. We got a cellar, which could let us make pickled goods and wine. And we got this, which has a decent amount of stuff in it. It's really tempting to just break this open, actually. I can turn the copper ore into... Maybe I can't. Yeah, I have a stamping mill. I turned the copper ore into 12 copper bars. can't make tools out of them, though. Are either of these empathy? No, absolutely not. Alright. Game isn't on Steam sale, but the complete bundle is minus 30%. At €8.48 more. That's how they get you. That's how they get you. I'm kind of like, I would love to have a reason to do something somewhere, and it's just like the glades don't have anything. Which is fine. We can just not expand, I guess, but at some point it would be really nice to have a reason to do something. I don't have education. Gain your own reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber, but fulfilling orders awards 50% less reputation. Did they nerf these? I feel like they've nerfed these. I think they're still broken. Pretty sure they're still broken. Alright, what's our new order? One of my orders gives me 3 ancient tablets now. Oh, but it's very hard to do. Tavern? They're both kind of hard to do. We'll try this one. Okay, we also kind of don't need to complete orders anymore. On account of being able to win off trade routes now. Eggs I don't have. Why do they always want paste? What is your thing with paste, Smoldering City? I can't do any of these. That's pretty bad. Uh-oh. Oh, probably fine. I have 5 people not working? The clay can have copper ore in it. Rebuild this. What was that noise? Weird noise. What am I doing on bricks, I wonder? 15, almost there. It's been years, but you think you're gonna put a video card in your system. Games are sweet. Okay, we got our full reputation off of Wizards. I'll be honest with you, I'm a video game fan. Alright, so Hilda. You can sell me a trapper's camp. I wouldn't hate a trapper's camp. The problem with the trapper's camp is... costs me all my amber. Wait, you won't buy sea resin? The hell, Sahilda? That good? Do we want more? I think this is enough. So the thing here is we have all these perks which get happy if we sell a trader things, and we've just sold a trader 30 amber worth of things, which is good for us. And now we're going to sell a trader another 20 amber worth of things, which is also good for us. And I think now we're going to buy a trapper's camp. Skewers, paste eggs. There's some eggs. Send this twice. So by doing this, I'm making back 10, which is like... Look, it's not the best deal. Resin I get passively. Meat I can make. Maybe I don't need stone that much. I don't think I need stone that much. Alright. Make that trade. Buy a trapper's camp. Got me another reputation point. That's kind of the entire point. A temple gives me Sacrament of the Flame. I already looked at that and decided I didn't want it. A market gives me global carrying capacity. A bathhouse gives me... I think we might want bathhouse the most. You could also make dye. Is dye used for... How do I see what it's used for? What's the hotkey? There's got to be a hotkey. There's no hotkey. I don't believe that. Dye. Haste. I should have known. I can make trade goods, but not luxury goods. This is a 7-minute 12 trade route, which is not bad at all. That gives me a lot of reduced impatience as well. Okay. I don't know. Whatever. See you later, Sahilda. I'm assuming that a trapper's camp is much, much, much better than that. No gathering nose near harvester's camp. I could go over here. We'll go over here, actually. And that opens up enough space for my monastery. The game doesn't have a hotkey from 10-year-old Minecraft mods unplayable. Kinda. You're not entirely wrong. Surely my lumber mill must be done now. Yeah. What are we doing on mushrooms? What are we doing on flour? 50. And biscuits? 34. Biscuits are still being built with berries, which I don't actually have an income of, which is kind of interesting. We will simply choose to believe that I will never run out of those. I don't understand why I'm repairing this. I think I just needed something to do. Is there a next glade which is obvious? Here, maybe? Seems okay. It's close to a warehouse. I guess push reputation with harpies? This is one of the things which is strong about harpies and lizards. They give you a reputation point at 15, which is pretty reachable in early game, and reputation points are kind of a big deal in early game as well. I need to build some yellow decorations, right? That's what this needs. 4 yellow decorations. Did they change this? No, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a vibe. They did make it 2x2 yellow. I was looking at it and thinking that it only cost 1 plank, but that's because I was looking at the wrong thing. But that's what I was expressing confusion about. So I get a little bit of reputation from our harpy. This level doesn't give me anything because I'm not using the Forsaken Altar, but I will then finish my 65 mushrooms and get another blueprint. Probably fine to just take a service building. Like, just pick one. Eventually bathhouse will be good. I think that's fine. We can run this for minus 100 hostility, which is going to be useful during the storm, but not as useful elsewhere. Why did you just lose your thing? What happened? My reputation went up, so I lost... I don't know what happened. My harpies are sad all of a sudden. That's kind of upsetting. Okay, this will be my first time getting a district in this save file. 10% higher chance of producing double yields, global resolve increased by 1. But it's already global resolve increased by 1. This isn't cumulative, right? That would be a little wild. Wait, global production speed increased by 10% and global resolve is increased by 1. Double yields are increased by 10% in global resolve. So we go from global production speed increased by 10% to double yields increased by 10%, but don't actually keep global production speed? I don't know what's happening. Am I going to get it? I don't know what's happening. We'll find out very soon. Do I get another 1 global resolve when this finishes? Also, I feel like this used to be 2 global resolve. Now it's only 1. Quite a lot of this game has actually, like, the numbers are different from what I remember. Keep it there, the bottom left. Gotcha. So, boom. Alright, nice. Cool. Went from +2, 0, 0 to +1, +1, +1. So a little bit of encouragement to go tall instead of wide, I guess. Oh no. Oh, where's my provisioner? Can I build a provisioner?
Yeah.
Friends, we have forgotten that we are meant to be sending trade routes. That's 106. 35-second recipe. Doable. The road mattered. Maybe not doable. Have to deliver it as well. Okay, they've started. Depends on if they take a break after or not. That was my reputation going up. So it didn't go up earlier. I don't understand where the harpies got sent. Got it. New people? 5. I like 5 people. I am a little bit concerned about the storm. Oh, I can just run the monastery though. Run the monastery. We probably want to stay. Let's do this. We're running out of places to put houses down. So at 2 hostility, we are going to get -12 to resolve. So I will have to go down to 1 hostility. But that's fine. We just drop 1 woodcutter. Trade. Oh god. Yeah, I absolutely forgot. Woo! Thank you. Oh my god, I'm only allowed 2 trade routes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that's upsetting. Nah, it's fine. I have 40 planks. And send this times 5. I hadn't realized I was only allowed 2 trade routes. Is that meta progression? I think that's meta progression. Beavers give +1 trade route. Didn't know. It's kind of a miserable trade route. I could package them into building materials and get, honestly, it's not even a better rate. It's fine. Are my 3 builders doing anything? Not that I can see. I'm probably going to build a hearth here, just because, like, I'm running out of things to do other than start upgrading another hearth. Very, very close on mushrooms. Has that always been a meta ability that beavers have had? I don't remember ever hearing about that. But, like, probably I have, but I just don't remember it. This is kind of tricky for me to deal with. A curious piece of improvised technology extracts moisture from the soil around and converts it to 10 clearance water per minute. Okay. We are going to have to start collecting water, which I can do with a rain collector. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to pick something which I stop using. Like this, I guess. And then I'm going to have to run the rain collector for a while. Imagine if there were like a place this could fit. That would be nice. Is that in range? No. Huh. Am I actually out of space? Surprising. Move the trading post. Good call. It's so silly that you can do this. They should just, like, punish me for not having built my thing properly to begin with. Also, why didn't I get the parts back for deleting this? Oh, I didn't delete it. Okay, well, that explains it. And harpies aren't good at ring collecting anymore. It's, the other people now. Foxes? I don't know. Somebody else, though. What else is in this? There's no fertile ground? Why not? Why is there never any fertile ground? Building a hearth here is... Alright, we'll just build one here. Building a hearth here opens me up to the possibility of it just immediately exploding. Which would be pretty funny, I think. I don't know. I think that would be funny. I would be amused. Impatience is starting to get a little threatening. So Harpy Influx gives us 5 new Harpies. It also gives us 1 reputation point, so hostility would jump. I'm at 155 wood. Beavers +1 trade offer, not +1 trade route. Ah, so you were simply lying to me. I see. Well, that makes sense. How many people live here? 27. I need a few more houses. I need one of these. I have like 10 builders with nothing else to do at the moment. I can't build this. Done with mushrooms. Why never anything good? I don't understand. I'm still fine. I might just win off of good cornerstones every year. I've got some decent stuff going on with... Decent stuff going on with trading already, which is scaling okay. But yeah, it's all a little iffy. I think I can win next year with Trade Hub. I think I can win in like 2 or 3 years with Trade Hub. Next year is a little ambitious. Y'all want to do something? Somebody could work a blight post, except I can't build it. We have a provisioner? Oh. Whoops. That was a bit of a mistake. I have even more people. Nothing to do. Corruption 79% seems high. As long as it's not 100, it's actually not a problem. We can break this open. Hey, I found a thing which does something. This gives us ancient tablets. Ancient tablets give us Oh, they don't give us anything? Well, never mind. What a challenging game. Maybe we go Forbidden Glade, just to have something to do. +1 production yields of all packs of good. An artifact, hostility from woodcutters is decreased. These seem not that good. +1 pack of goods, maybe? Fine. Our final order is complete 5 traders worth at least 17 amber. Okay. Wish me luck. Any trade routes? Okay, that's a very good trade route. Needs to be worth 17 amber, so we do it ×2. This is actually a situation where, like, I could send that ×5, but it takes a full year. That's a bit much. Can I... Harpies? Oh, got enough. I have coats for some reason. Not for much longer, though. Don't have much stone anymore, don't have any roots, don't have any salt. Send this for 18. I could send it for more. It's like, I don't have anything else to send this season. It stops me from sending 2 trade routes next season. I think we could just do that. It's fine. Should put a lizard there, probably. Yeah. Good. Is the second shrine kept by a worker? No, that wasn't set up yet. Alright. We'll see what our new trader has to offer us. I have 28 amber to work with. Patience just grew more. Little spooky. Not super spooky though. Oh no, I made this hearth face a different way from this hearth. I kind of find that upsetting. Maybe just reset? I don't know. Might be the only sensible option. I can make incense in this smokehouse. -50 hostility is great. Don't think anything else here is exciting though. Stone, salt, roots. No. Would you like some sea marrow, fine sir? Sea marrow is so strong. Why is that worth so much? Doesn't make any sense. Alright. Some reputation. So I can sell this for something. But there isn't anything in particular here that I want. Oh, where's the thing? Oh, this is why sometimes my people are losing resolve, probably. Actually, losing 3 resolve. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Got another reputation point. 60 amber for 1 reputation point. I think it's fine. I think we just chill out. Buy Ways of the Forest, don't do anything wild. Win next year. Sure. Will I ever use this? Probably not. I think I win next year. I'm not actually sure. But it feels conceivable. They sure are giving me rain mill every time. That is my observation. Could make porridge. I remember porridge being really strong. Liked by humans. The humans do already have biscuits. How much can I get if I sell everything? Not that much. I can sell everything for 1 reputation. Two or 3, I guess. Is that right? Or is it more than that? No, because I don't think he'll buy back the stuff. I'm gonna sell my sea marrow because maybe we don't get the chance to sell sea marrow again. Is the trader selling people at the bottom? This is Harpy Friendship, which makes more harpies arrive with groups of harpies. It is substantially different, just barely. It is just barely different enough. I have a lot of leather. Okay. Make some coats. There was no reason to do this, really. What do we got here? Wildfire. Wildfire spirit will wreak havoc on the settlement if not contained. Destroy all stored fuel. I can return it will destroy all of my fuel, but I'll get one thingamajig, or I can catch it. I need... That's really funny. I need 1 pot barrel or water skin. So my strategy here is going to be... Let's buy the pipes just in case. I'm gonna call another trader very shortly. Wait, is that empathy? Return the child empathies. I need wildfire essence for it. Where'd my wildfire essence go? Thought I had more of it than I do, apparently. Win before 13 minutes. It's fine. We're gonna be okay. I did find fertile ground. I don't think I care about it. How many parts? 9? Oh, I'll just do it with parts, I think. Break this open and get the parts. Is this done? It's basically done. You love the harpies in this game because you agree with them. They like coats and boots, which also make you happy, and you also enjoy reading and jerky. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good day to me. No complaints here. Whoa, hold on. The problem is actually getting 90 of this, isn't it? Let me see. So, I'm going to have to destroy this. Build another one of these. The scouts are idle. What? You're idle. Investigate. Oh, I have just stopped doing this apparently. You can upgrade geyser pumps to hold more water. It doesn't look like you can. You're up at 10 a.m.? That's not very early, Kendall Steven. I regret to inform you. It's actually somewhat late. I can put it in a water skin. You're up at 9, which is downright early. I think I was up at 4 a.m. My trader left. I didn't even look at these. Sure. Get this one ready to go. 4 a.m. isn't early, it's not late yet. Or it's not early yet, it's still late. Gotcha. Understood. My mistake. Oh, jerky is about to run out. My 1-star berry instead of 2-star berry. What? Oh, you want me to go up there? There's like no warehouse or hearth there. Is the answer why? I don't think we get 90 of this before the end of the season. I could build another thing to harvest more of it, I guess. Maybe that's what I should do. Delete this. Thank you. I might get there. It's a 16-second build, so each of them is making 8 of it per minute. So I'm making 32 per minute, and I have 2 minutes. So I would if they didn't take breaks. They're gonna take breaks though. It's the issue. Unless they don't. Maybe I can impress upon them the importance of their task. Probably ready to upgrade this too? Not quite. Unless, we need another house. Tavern's fine. I wonder what my best fabric is. It might still be this. In fact, it is. No! Don't take a break. We need you. It's a fast trade rate. How much money it's worth? These are momentarily stopped giving me reputation. I need 8 more. I think we call Sahilda. See what happens. We sure are winning the game right as everything runs out. It's kind of fun. Why did I make 55 barrels? Excuse me? Oh, I didn't make any barrels. I got barrels from a quest. Hey, Sahilda! Sahilda wants to give me better fuel consumption or something. Sahilda buys ancient tablets. Maybe the sunset? It just kind of feels like I don't need to do this, and if I misjudge it and die, it will be very embarrassing. Like, it wouldn't not be embarrassing. But Sahilda buys back the things that she sells, at least for some of them. Like she'll buy back these berries and these and these. It's only 1 reputation though. I'm on prestige 5, yeah. Smithy for tools? Smithy for tools. Feels like it ends the game next year if we weren't already. Where'd all the scales go? I bought them and then sold them. Whoops. Turns out I need them now. That's fine, whatever. Do you normally get reputation for trading? No, that is a cornerstone. Do I have enough stuff? How do you tell if you have enough parts? I don't have enough parts. So I need to delete something. Oh, probably like these. I sure don't actually care about these. And now I have 7 harpies with nothing to do. Whoops. I was not that far away from winning. I am so far away from winning still. I am 360 amber away from winning. Quite a lot.
Hi.
Blizzard resolve, no! Turns out we're fine. Maybe gather some of this, because why not? I have people not doing anything, so they might as well do something. Did I ever build my smithy? Yes. I sure didn't come even close to making 2 empathetic choices today. That's rough. It's not a good look, I'll admit. But you have to play to your strengths, you know? It would be kind of nice to be able to break this open and get 20 copper bars right now. But I ran out of sea marrow. I'm not quite sure where all my leather is going at this point. It's a little strange. I'm making coats out of it. Nobody's wearing any coats though. So where's it going? uh Yeah, like I could have won that year if I'd optimized everything, but winning year 6 is completely fine. Maybe better, actually, for what I'm doing. Don't know. Don't you get more experience if you stay in the thing longer? Feels like more experience is good for me. We are failing to make everything. Nice. Heartbeat resolve is low. Uh-oh. I don't actually know. Like, I'm gonna get, what? 3 bars makes 2 tools, so I'm gonna get enough tools to open 1 cache. So that's 1 more reputation. Not even, it's 0.75 more reputation. It's fine. Next trader wins, probably. Or next cornerstone, maybe. Let's speed it up a touch. Calming the forest. Every glade event solved by decision marked as empathy. Nope. 10% villager speed, 1 global resolve. I am down for 1 global resolve. Harpies are happy without needing favor right now, which is pretty cool. Did I ever build my... I built a monastery. Thought I had like a tavern or something. Am I losing my mind? What? Oh, it's here. Wait, was it there before and I just didn't see it? I'm losing my mind. That'll be another 3 global resolve. As long as we win this year, it doesn't matter anymore how fast we do it. So we have 12 in-game minutes to get the win. And you think old Farliff just does it by himself, probably? Old Farliff. Buy back planks. You buy back crystallized dew. You sell tools. Oh, right click is the hotkey. All right. 24, and the other ones are 16? 15. Cool, that does it. GG. That was a weird one. I don't feel like any of the glades I opened really gave me a whole lot. There was the sea marrow. Sea marrow was a good glade. But for the most part, I just scaled up the trading cornerstone, and we don't have the thing which nerfs trading yet, so that makes that kind of easy. Rob him as well? Seems unkind somehow. Oh, I'm level 10. Okay. I've unlocked Vliss Greybone, a cooperage, an alchemist's hut. Didn't I think I just played with an alchemist's hut. The forester's hut. Without restrictions, 10% higher chance of producing double yields, but consumption control is disabled. Okay, probably fine. Blightrot spores aren't technically eggs, but they taste the same. You gain 5 eggs when a Blightrot cyst appears in your settlement. Okay, I don't want to know. For every 10 units of fish and scales used in crafting, gain +1 to bait production when converting a pack of crops into ground bait in a fishing hut. Okay, great. Back to the world map we go. I got a resupply for completing that mission. Vision and embarkation range are increased by 2 until your next settlement. 4 reserve embarkation points. 5 seal fragments. I think 5 seal fragments is probably fine. I'll be honest, I don't know what they do. What is a seal fragment? Is that this? Yes, okay. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Every year the storm lasts 10% longer. Reduces the radius of hearths by -3. Ooh. The Scarlet Orchard? Do both? I could. I feel like I could also like do this and then this. Gotta get over here, which isn't that hard. This, 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 this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that seems easy. 34 years for 6 settlements. I will be playing at higher prestige, though. I guess that's the thing. But I'll be getting all these embarkation things. Getting spoiled by the interface. Uh-oh. I have to click on these to receive them? Kinda weird. Royal Permit. I don't know what that is. A home decoration. Wonderful. We should be able to get at least something. Looks like we're... Wait, has this changed again? No, I'm just further up than before. We're gated pretty heavily by artifacts in like every direction. Traders have another cornerstone or blueprint for sale. That's pretty good. You can extract infused rainwater from geysers. While towns unveil more of the world map, you can see more of the world map at the beginning of a cycle. I don't really care. Training expeditions, I don't care. And then we're blocked. Okay, so we could do rain punk engines, but other than that, we're blocked in that direction. What is this? I don't care. We're blocked here anyway. Trade routes with factions. Wait. First Dawn representatives in the smoldering city. Are there factions, like, ever? 10% more Citadel resources is good. 5 bricks to start is good. Imagine gaining 50 coats when you started with Harpies. Wait, that's so strong. How is this even allowed? I think I'm just gonna go toward more Citadel resources. The other stuff seems fine, but unnecessary. I have enough to also grab another cornerstone on traders, which, like, let's do that now before it gets less useful. Kinda rough in the short term, but 50 coats is quite nice. Rough in the short term. Why does home take you there instead of back to the map? I will never I will never stop finding that weird. The artifacts are here. I could go here, 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 here. No. I don't know. What if that point of interest is really good? Anyway, we go here, do another bunch of buying with no artifacts, and then go here and finally get the artifacts. Prestige 6. Buildings cost more. We get to play with beavers and lizards, and we get to start with 12 pop. Broken. Alright. This is going to be Monday, though. Monday we'll do this again. I'm really enjoying this game.